Okay, so I'm just going to start with like the first obvious question. So tell me a bit about your organization. Like, what is Burlesque Cares?
Burlesque Cares is a non-profit organisation. We were set up in late September 2011, and our goal is to put on varieties, burlesque and cabaret shows in order to raise money for charities.
Okay, can you tell me what charity you were working for with this show?
We were working with the Inclusion Group, which is a local Dundee charity. They help people with disabilities, such as like autism or more profound disabilities. What they do is they have support workers that go out and work with people and give them care or help them with their social needs or help them with their learning.
Okay, so a burlesque charity show, where did that idea come from?
Well, it was actually just something we were kind of talking about, wasn't it? I was aware that a charity in Dundee was desperately needing money, and so I kind of came to
myself,
to you, and we kind of had a talk over about, you know, how can we make a difference? How can we help this charity? You know, and we're both really fond of doing charity work, so we thought, why not do something completely different? Let's put on a burlesque show.
And having had previous experience of performing as well, we just felt it was a brand new avenue to go down, and we basically came up with the idea over a cup of tea.
Okay, well, that actually leads me on to my next question, which is how did you both get into burlesque?
I pretty much birthed you out into it, but
I would agree.
Basically, a couple of years ago, we noticed a gap in Dundee because other cities had burlesque troupes going about doing their own thing, amazing shows that were going about, but Dundee never had anything like that apart from one show previous. It was just basically myself and two other friends that just decided one day, let's do it. We wanted to promote a great image for burlesque and for women and now men as well. So that was back in 2009, and since then there has been stable burlesque troupes in Dundee, and I just decided I wanted to get back into it anyway, after injury and work commitments and whatnot, and I knew Vicky was dying to perform, and it was just a marriage of ideas basically. Yeah,
because I met the troupe back in 2009, but unfortunately due to work commitments I was unable to fully commit myself to the troupe, so I kind of took my leave, and it wasn't until obviously last year. I've had a love of burlesque for many years, and we've seen that there was a gap in the market for what we wanted to do, so we decided, we put our heads together, we came up with a plan, and we executed it to the best of our abilities.
What would you say is the appeal of burlesque? Like, what do you get out of it, and what do you think makes it unique?
Burlesque, for everyone, it could be very different. I mean, it can be from your classic style pin-ups of like your 1940s, 1950s, such as like your Dita Von Teese to your Modesty Blaze and Dirty Martini, and then you've got more of your avant-garde, such as Miss Jinkiss here, where she goes crazy with the pain and the glitter. It's burlesque. I mean, originally means to be comedy, to make mock of, but burlesque has grown so much over the years that it's not just limited to one category anymore. It is so many different things. I mean, for me, it's a huge confidence boost. Yeah. I love the way that, you know, burlesque, I don't think it objectifies women at all. I think it celebrates the female figure, but I also think it celebrates the male figure as well. Not just about, it's all about the female. There is fantastic male performers out there, such as one of our own, Loki Lamort.
I think for myself, I love how burlesque pushes boundaries with people. What people don't realise is that burlesque happens every day. It happens in homes every day between partners. Walking down the street giving someone a cheeky wink, you know, it really does. It's so diverse. I love the freedom of it, you know, the freedom to express. Basically, I love, you know, breaking down these you know, oh, it's a dirty stripper kind of profession. It isn't that at all,
No.
you know. But if someone wanted to perform like that, I don't have a problem with it. I would still watch it and accept it and cheer for them nonetheless, because we just want to promote a healthy image for everyone. You know, a healthy body,
Well, that's
healthy mind, and that's what it does. And I don't know a lot of, you know, other professions, hobbies that do that, you know.
Absolutely.
I think that's the appeal. It's seeing someone up on the stage that you want to be, you know, but everyone can be that person. That's what we try to promote.
Absolutely.
You know, we want to give everyone a shot of doing it, you know.
Yeah, and everybody can do it. That is
Well,
the
that's
thing.
it.
I mean, one good thing about a burlesque is, you know, you can take the most meek and mild person, and with learning a few tricks of the
Watch them
trade,
shine.
exactly, you can watch them blossom into this fantastic burlesque performer, whether it be male or female. You know, it does instill a lot of confidence in people, and you know, the reactions that you get from the crowd and the support that you get is absolutely fantastic. It really
I think
is.
that's why burlesque has creeped into fashion quite a lot. We've noticed that, haven't we?
Yes.
You know, it is really into fashion, and whether people think it's in their mind or not, it is. We're in a time now, as I say, I'll always come back to it, we're always in an expressive time. Everyone wants to be unique, and the stage is a perfect place to do that. We don't
Absolutely.
perform the same at all,
No.
but you know, we respect the older generations of the burlesque times as well.
Absolutely.
We look up to them and respect them and find inspiration, and we hope to do that with people as well, and they can realise that they've got a little inner diva
That's it.
within them, and then they can come on and come and do it with us, you know. Absolutely.
One last one. What's the future of Burlesque Cares? What have you guys got planned, and where do you hope to take it? Like, where do you see it in 5 years? It's that sort of thing.
5 years' time, still doing what we're doing. Hopefully on much bigger stages, to much bigger crowds. But we have a couple of things in the pipeline, but we're going to keep that secret just now.
Yeah.
We're not going to give too much away, but you know, if you keep an eye on our web pages, you'll definitely see what's up and coming. But I think 5 years' time, this could be something that could really take off. We can help a lot of people. That's what we want. We want to give back to the community. We want to instill pride in people's communities. We want people, you know, to be aware of how there are struggling local charities out there that do so much for people. And I think it's really important that people see what these charities do for the community.
It's just shining light on, you know, everyone, which we obviously agree with. We give, you know, your heart charities, your cancer charities, children's charities, which we will no doubt support in the future, but there is a lot of unknown charities. There's some charities that have actually approached us that we didn't know about,
Yeah.
but you know, it's already spread out there, so I think there's going to be a very glittering bright future for Burlesque Cares, definitely, because there is always going to be people needing help.